Have you heard that real estate inventory levels are really low and that we are in a serious seller's market, but you have no idea what that has to do with you? Well, we're talking about what it means to have low inventory in the housing market, and we're starting right now. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Madison White with Keller Williams Realty. Today we have a special guest. This is Buster. And we are talking about just what it really means to have low inventory in the housing market, and also just how that affects you if you're wanting to purchase a home or sell your home. So I'm a realtor here in Austin, Texas, and for the month of February, we actually had 0.4 months worth of inventory. Now, what exactly does that mean? So it's called the market absorption rate, and it basically means that if we did not list any more homes for sale starting today, then how long would it take us to sell every single home that's currently on the market? Here in Austin, that's 0.4 months, and last year in February, that was 1.2 months. So as you can tell, that has drastically decreased. Now, 6 months of inventory is what's called a balanced market. That's where it's not a seller's market, it's not a buyer's market, it's just balanced. So as you can see, anything less than 6 months, that's going to be a seller's market, because that means that we have a whole bunch of people trying to purchase homes, but we don't have many people trying to sell their home. Now, if it was the opposite, let's just say that we had 7 months worth of inventory, that's what's called a buyer's market. It's a supply and demand. So that means that we have a whole bunch of people trying to sell their homes, so a lot of inventory, but we just don't have many people that are looking to purchase a home. All right, so first let's talk about what does this mean for sellers. Well, first of all, if you've thought about selling your home, if that thought's even crossed your mind, then now is the time, because you can get top dollar for your house. As long as you price your home right, and by that I mean at market value, then you're likely to receive multiple offers and probably for above the list price. Some areas here in Austin, we're seeing homes sell for 20-25% above list price. So that probably means as a seller that you are getting more money for your home than you purchased it for, because as home prices rise, home values do, and what the market thinks your home is worth is also going to rise. So it's a really, really great time to sell your home because you have a lot less competition. There's a whole bunch less sellers out there and so many buyers who are wanting to purchase your home. Okay, so what does low inventory mean if you are purchasing a home? This means that you'll have a lot of competition in the market because there's so many other buyers also looking for a home. So when you do write your offer and submit it to the seller, you're going to want to have a really strong offer with as few contingencies as possible. Okay, so let's talk about what's a contingency, which is a really great question, and it's a word that you'll hear used in the real estate world. So contingency is basically any reason that a buyer could terminate a contract. For example, a financing contingency means that the buyer will purchase that property as long as they are approved for a loan. And then another contingency would be, if the buyer needed to sell their current home before they could purchase another one. So the seller wants to see, as few of those contingencies as possible. And let's just think, what is the end goal for a seller? Typically, that is netting the most money for the sale of their home. They just really want as much money as they can get. Well, as a buyer, you really have to put yourself in the seller's shoes and make your offer really, really strong so that your offer will get chosen. So you'll likely be in a multiple offer situation as a buyer, And it's really important that you work with a real estate agent who knows your local market really, really well, but also who knows the contract, because they'll help you find some ways to get creative and really make your offer super competitive so that those sellers will choose your offer and you'll get into the perfect home for you. All right, y'all, that's all that I have for you today. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something new. Feel free to subscribe or share this video with someone who may need it. Also, reach out if you have any questions at all, and I will see y'all soon.